Hello everyone, it's Lottie from Cancer as a Lifestyle. Today is my 12th anniversary since being diagnosed with ovarian cancer. So at that time, I think I was like 42 years old, and the thought of still being here 12 years later never really entered my head. I was really surprised. My main goal was actually just to reach to the age of 50. So here I am, 54, and um, and I'm still here. Uh, this is very significant anniversary for me because back in 2007, I went on a quest, you could say, for about a week where I wanted to meet another ovarian cancer survivor. And I went online at that time and I searched, chat rooms and things like that. And oops, sorry. And I can't even remember what the name of that chat room was, but I ended up finding one, and there were just this huge variety of other women that had ovarian cancer from every stage. And I quickly learned that this monster called cancer had no, it was an equal opportunity disease. It had no preference if it were on the ethnic person. It didn't matter what age group or social group or, you know, it attacked everyone. And I seen on this page as I read the stories from the different women who were 21 and stage 2 and passed away 3 months later to 61 years of age and in stage 3 and held on for 10 years, so it was a really difficult week for me then because I was really searching for someone that could tell me and show me that, hey, I could live with this forever, and I couldn't find anybody past the year 12. And this is why it makes it so significant this time for me, is that the only person I found was a woman who had it 12 years and 4 bouts with cancer. And that's just about where I'm at now. I am year 12 and 4 bouts with stage 3 ovarian cancer, a recurring carcinoma. So it is kind of significant that I'm still here and that I've reached where she was at 12 years ago. Now, I regret to this day that I never took down the name of that website or chat room, or I don't even remember where it was, and I never went back to it because I would really love to know where a lot of those ladies are right now, especially the one who was at that time 12 years. So, yeah, so today I'm celebrating that. Uh, May 25th. There's certain days that you just never forget, and I'm never going to forget this diagnosis. Now, as hard as this may seem to believe for a lot of people, this has been a life-changing event for me, um, for the better. And as much as that difficult that may be to hear for some people, it really changed my life and how I view things, how I view my relationships, how I view my time here and my purpose. And yeah, so I'm really grateful. I feel like these past 12 years, like I can't even remember my old life. I don't even want to be back in my old life because I just feel like I have been this new person that came out of this experience. And I always say, the way you go in is not the way you come out. Right now, my brother is going through a major change like that, having a quadruple bypass that he just went through this weekend. And I know that his life is forever changed now. And even though he came out okay, and he's on his way to recovery, um, his life is going to be changed now too. So it's a very significant day, very important. And I just want to thank each and every one of you for following me on this journey on YouTube. This is my I guess my latest, I've had a blog since 2011 where I've written almost daily on it about my experiences, about my life with cancer and with each bout. Now I will be going back, I think in July or August. I have to look on my calendar for my next checkup, and hopefully it comes out okay. And if not, then well, on to the next stage of my life. And yeah, and it's brought out many things in my life, this cancer. I love the chronic illness group that I have. I love the women there. I feel like each year there's something different that comes out of this. And yeah, now I have to tackle my weight gain. That's the next thing for this year. I would love to lose some weight, and that's something that I have to do. So yeah, so thank you again, everyone, for listening to my channel. It's a variety of things, I know that, but it is all about my life with cancer and how it affects me and how it affects the different parts. Even my weight gain and all, that's all since my cancer. I used to be a very thin woman, believe it or not. I gained like 80 pounds with my cancer. And so there's a lot going on since then, but a lot of good things happen too. So thank you so much for watching. Again, I'm saying this for like the 4th time. My crocheting ministry also happened to come out of this during my whole treatment and recovery. I started crocheting, and it brought just a lot of comfort to me, and it relaxed me tremendously. When I would have to wait, your whole life becomes just a matter of tests and exams, and you're just live in the waiting room. And so I started crocheting to ease my anxiety, and it really worked. And I mean, it's become my therapy in a way. Just like my writing has become my therapy with the cancer. And people always ask me, other patients, other survivors, like, what did you do for counseling? I really didn't have counseling. I wrote all my emotions down in my blog, and I crocheted, and that was my whole relief. So in a way, that's why I have a ministry, a crocheting ministry, is because I wanted to give back. I never wanted to profit from my crocheting. I wanted, because it brought me so much relief, so much calmness, so much purpose. It helped me get through this stage of my treatment. And I've always told myself I wanted to give back to other people and never profit from this, because it brought me comfort. I wanted to offer comfort in return. So that is the whole point. If you may think, why, you got this cancer channel, but you also got crocheting and all. It's all part of my life that came from this stage of my life. And the crocheting and the blogging, that's all part of my therapy. I sometimes forget that there are people listening to me out there or watching these vlogs, or that they're reading my blogs. I totally forget sometimes, and maybe I become a little too honest sometimes. And when it's a little difficult for people to hear maybe what I got to say, or it brings out memories that they don't want to really think about. And I think sometimes I offend people by what I say, and or by bringing to the forefront a lot of the things that I do talk about. So and my intention has never been to offend anyone. If anything, I really want to bring some maybe clarity and comfort to others during a time that is very difficult and very confusing and anxious. So, but anyway, as you can tell, I am not at home. I should do another video about where exactly I am. So anyway, thank you so much for watching, everyone, and I hope you have a wonderful day. Happy anniversary to me. Bye.